How is it going, guys? Welcome back. We are on the verge of beginning our preseason and making some big roster cuts here. Before we start off this season, what is it, week 1? We have the Seattle Seahawks. So we gotta prep best we can for that. Coach Legacy, I'm Taylor Burnett. I've been assigned to cover you and the Cincinnati Bengals this season. I just wanted to introduce myself. I hope your team stays healthy this preseason. I'll be checking in with you later. Good luck. Well, thank you, Taylor Bennett. Appreciate that very, very much. Always want to make sure we get that training done here real quick. We'll start the training on, definitely want to get Jonah Williams in there, the younger guy, Drew Sample. I don't know how I feel about Drew Sample. And then Renell Rand. We'll take a look here at some of these guys we can go ahead and possibly swap out for these guys. I think the guys we'd like to focus on here, we're going to keep Jonah Williams in there, of course, Auden Tate, and then we'll throw in Malik Jefferson as well. A bunch of younger guys. Definitely want to see our wide receiver core get a little bit stronger if we can. Like I said, we might have to ship AJ Green out by the end of the season, so we'll have to see what happens there. And at that point, we're going to need some backups over there at wide receiver for somebody to be flanking Tyler Boyd. Try to get those guys progress the best we can there. Go ahead and get that simmed up there real quick. Hopefully some of these guys progress. Definitely something we want to make sure is happening here pretty well. Go ahead and take a look at this. A lot of XP for the boys over there. 300 for Williams, 300 for Tate, 300 for Jefferson. Love to see it. Perfect. That is great. Good to see as well. They're getting some big XP out of guys like Nick Vigil and President Brown as well. AJ Green, 500, and he knows what's good. He knows what he's got to do. I understand it, AJ. I see you out there. Go ahead and get our first preseason rolling right here. 1st and 10 Bengals. Incomplete pass, Andy Dalton here going down the field. Doing pretty good though right now. 12-yard reception there. Joe Mixon driving down the field. You love to see the first line or the first string out there doing well in the first quarter here. And that's what they're doing right now. 9-yard rush again by Mixon. Getting inside the red zone there. 1-yard rush. Couldn't quite pick up the first down, it doesn't look like. Or did he not? 3rd and inches. There it is, 3rd and inches, 2-yard rush though. Mixon carrying the load, doing a great job. They are riding the back of Joe Mixon right now. There's John Ross. Nice to see him getting into this game as well, though. The way John Ross has been playing lately, you hate to see it. 19-yard field goal, though. Randy Bullock's going to have to nail that one home. We're going to go back here on defense right now. Hopefully we can do something. And right away, 3 and out. Good defense by the Bengals there. Getting Kansas City out of it right away. You love to see it. Love to see that first, like I said, again, first string unit out there playing really well. 13-yard reception. AJ Green getting out there, getting a little bit dirty right now, playing very well. Deep bomb right there. 20-yard reception. Tyler Eifert. Nice to see he's out there. Nice to see he's not injured as well. You definitely don't need to see that guy injured. So let's be out there. Let's be cautious with him right there. We're going to stop right there, but a 40-yard field goal or a 49-yard field goal. Randy Bullock, though. Good to see Bullock playing strong, but unfortunately not strong enough because that one, not quite. But Patrick Mahomes, once again, 3rd down, going to get another chance to get these boys off the field, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The high-octane offense of the Kansas City Chiefs right now is getting stonewalled by the Cincinnati Bengals after this here first period. But then look what happens. You end up giving away that. We had to bring it up. We had to bring it up, right? We're going to call it the first period because I play too much hockey these days. First quarter, Bengals got a chance, so they got to answer. They're down 4 points here, 2nd quarter. And once again, they're going to put the ball and get nowhere with it. Not a lot doing right now, but the Bengals running their 2-minute drill offense here in the end of the 2nd quarter. Driscoll trying to make some things happen here. 3rd and 3 right now after a Gio Bernard run. Still running the ball at 30 seconds. So it's a little bit surprised right there. But again, you don't want to go out there and give Kansas City the ball back right away. So you can kind of understand what they're doing here. But there's a 21-yard reception. Alex Erickson, baby. 1st and 10. Let's get that field goal going. We're going to press a little bit farther. Driscoll, 19 yards. Touchdown. Taking the chance with under 15 seconds left. There we go. Alex Erickson, way to go, boys, right there. End of the 2nd quarter. That is what you want to see. You love seeing that right there. Boys going out there running that 2-minute drill offense very well. See if we can't control this lead right now while we can. So far, things are looking pretty good here. 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1. Got to get the completion here. There's the rush. Gio Bernard out there. Got the 2nd stringers out there. Gio always been a good cock for the Bengals out there, and it has been all Gio this drive so far. There's an incomplete pass by Driscoll, though. See if we get the ball back to Gio here. Nope. A 2nd straight pass thrown away. 3rd and 10. Not going to pick it up. We get the field goal here, though. The 47-yard field goal, Randy Bullock, is good. All right, Bullock, there you go. Coming back, a little retribution there. What we needed to see. Still a 6-point lead here by the Bengals. Kansas City, let's see what they can do here. They can't do much right now. It's been all Bengals. All Bengals except for that one mishap. Been stonewalling them defensively, and that is just great. Great news. Want to build a great defensive team this year, so the better we can do there. Obviously, good news for the Bengals right now. So there's about 3 minutes left. Again, force them to a punt. They can't get much going against this defense. What is the 1st string, the 2nd string? Probably throwing some third stringers out there right now here in the fourth quarter, but we are still taking care of business. I brought it up, and Kansas City is moving. 49 seconds left. Just got to keep him out of the end zone. There's a penalty. That's going to kill him. Jordan Evans right there, fellas. He said it was all Bengals this game. Driscoll's going for the kneels. A big victory for the Bengals, beating Kansas City 13-7. End preseason game number 1. You love seeing it. That's what our boys needed. We'll get a couple more of these preseason games swim through here. Hopefully on a win streak, get that progression up a little bit. Game day goals. We got to get the road preseason win plus 75 there. Complete the first preseason game. That probably didn't count, I guess. I don't know. Level 1 season goals, regular season wins 250. And we got a lot of goals here. Milestone goals. Still working on them right now. 75 XP, 200 total. So, I mean, it is what it is. Andy Dalton, skill points available. Very nice. Cordy Glenn playing good as well. Billy Price. A lot of guys out there picking up some XP over after that game. Nice to see. Chiefs players to upgrade. We will, let's upgrade these guys after another preseason game. We'll worry about getting a couple preseason games and get these guys rolling for the regular season. Go ahead and jump into our second game of the preseason. See what we can't do against these Washington Redskins once again. Oh, offense was looking good. 7-yard rush by Nick. Oh, did we lose some yards? Right, a penalty there. I was going to say we missed something there. Mixon, though, man. He has been the horse. Once again, railing off big run after big run. And then Andy Dalton does what Andy Dalton does. Takes that 7-yard sack. Hand the ball up to Mix again on 2nd and 17. Not something you really want to do there if you're trying to pick up the first down, I don't think. Nonetheless, we'll settle for the punt early. Not a big deal here. 3rd and 6, 600 reception. He got a good return on that punt as well. Vernon Davis still in the league, still killing it. See if we can keep these boys out of the end zone there. There you go. Good rush stop there on Chris Thompson's rush. Unfortunate, though, we stopped and went out there and gave up a penalty right after it. There's a 7-yard touchdown. Paul Richardson Jr., the Washington Redskins on top early. Not as good of a start as we had last game, but again, it is preseason. Not a lot to worry about. Again, there another big sack. 13-yard reception by Tyler Boyd. Not quite enough to get the first down, though. It's going to be Redskins ball. Redskins, again, 7-yard reception there. Vernon Davis, I was going to say, not making much progress either. And they really didn't. No, they got the 7 yards, had to punt it. Bengals, good field position, starting out on Washington side of the field. See if they can't make something happen out of this 7-yard reception. AJ Green early. Mixon, 4-yard rush. All reliable back there. 1st and 10 Bengals. Mixon again with the rush. Mixon going to get it for the second time. 3rd and short. That's good. That's what we need. 3rd and manageable, but we did not pick up that first down. Going to go for it here on 4th down. We're going to find out. They are not. The Bengals going to go for the field goal, and it is good. Randy Bullock has been money. 3 for 4. Good to see Randy Bullock staying hot right now. Big play over here on the offensive side. Again, Tyler Boyd, 19-yard reception. Cruising down the field. Dalton had to throw the first and down away, though. Or first down, had to throw the ball away. Andy Dalton sacked for the 4-yard loss. Endonitis, I cannot say your name right, but there's a big 15-yard pass. AJ Green, that's going to get the first. That's going to get even more yards. What is that, a penalty on a defense? It had to be a pass interference. 15-yard penalty, though. Maybe it wasn't a pass interference. Could have been roughing the passer. Ruben Foster, though, regardless, big for the Bengals. Unfortunately, they picked that penalty up. And they go out right there and give the yardage right back. 5-yard reception. John Ross, again, a part of the game. Sacked Andy Dalton. Was that the 2nd or 3rd sack of the game for the Bengals? That's the 4th or 5th right there. They Ron Payne. The Bengals couldn't do nothing with it. Gifted some good field position on that penalty and just couldn't go anywhere from there. It's going to be the Redskins, though, coming down the field. Incomplete pass after incomplete pass. I had to bring it up. I jinxed them. It worked. 2 straight defensive plays, keeping the Redskins from picking up that first down. Good on the Bengals. See if we can pick something up here right before the second quarter ends here. Driving down the field, some good rushes. That's good to see. Look at the clock. It's like the clock doesn't even exist. We made a play and lost 1 second. Oh, jeez. Kevin Huber punts 66 yards for it. Oh, yeah. That is a glitch in this game, I take it, right? The little punt thing just, it goes the wrong direction. Not really too sure what's up with that, but it is quite common in this game. 18-yard reception. Jordan Reed, hoping for a healthy Jordan Reed this year. I'm sure the Redskins are. There's Josh Doxson. These boys are cruising down the line. And there's the touchdown. 1-yard rush. Adrian Peterson, touchdown. We were supposed to be the ones scoring with under 2 minutes left. Not the Redskins. Redskins working us pretty good right now. See if we can't get something here with 30 seconds left. There's Gio Bernard, 21 yards. Another completion. John Ross making a big impact this game. Tyler Eifert. There's still time. 16 seconds left. And then a 3-yard rush by Gio Bernard. Not quite sure why we tried that one. But nonetheless, we try in another run right after. The clock just does not tick down in this game. We're going to have to kill the timeouts, see if we can kick the long field goal. I guess we're settling for the field goal. That was the plan right there. No, they didn't even do that. They settled for running the clock out in the third. They didn't even try the field goal. Bold strategy, I guess. I don't make the rules. I guess that's just how we're playing around here today. Again, the Redskins passing all over us. I thought we was looking good after that first game. Second game, not so hot. The Redskins have been doing work. There's a big penalty right there on Pratt. You don't want to be doing that. Again, touchdown Redskins. Looks like it's going to be all Redskins in this one. Not much doing here for these Bengals. 6-21. You would have liked to see the first unit out there. Maybe score a touchdown or two, but it's been all Redskins all day. They're about to drive down the field and score yet another touchdown. Second and goal here. There it is. PAT's good. You got to stop them, boys. Defense is not looking good in this game. Not looking good at all. 6-31. Finally making some noise of the Bengals, but again, stuck with another field goal. We got to get the ball in the end zone, boys. 9-34. An absolute blowout. We're going to get some garbage time points there here at the end, but absolute blowout by these Washington Redskins. You definitely got to play better than that. But again, it's preseason. The thing that concerns me is it's preseason and it's week 2. Week 2, typically, you see your boys play a little bit more than they normally do. So you want to see a little bit better performance. I mean, Dalton, 13 of 19, 140 yards. No INTs. Very good to see out of Dalton there. You take a look at Mixon. He was 14 for 79. He was carrying the load. He was doing great. 5.6 yards per carry. Gio struggled mightily. 8 attempts, 13 yards. 1.6 per carry. You don't want to see that. Unfortunate for Gio, but he's more of a receiving back for us. He's a third down guy for a reason. Usama led the team with 5 receptions. Alden Tate, the progression looking good. 4 for 37. We see McLaurin over there on the Redskins. Not worried about how the Redskins do here. Pretty much would like to see how the Bengals are doing. 4 for 33 at AJ Green. We brought it up. Wasn't seen as much this game. Tyler Boyd, I thought we'd seen John Ross more. 2 receptions, 11 yards. Would still like to see more production than that out of our first round draft pick. Tyler Eifert, 3 for 23. Decent. Check out some defensive stats here. Tackles, how'd we do? How did we do on the tackle side? Any sacks? I don't see too many. 6 tackles though out of Jermaine Pratt. Great game. Besides that penalty he did end up taking. Dre Kirkpatrick right behind him. Any tackles for losses out of these fellas? A couple of them. Demetrius Cox and Glasgow. A lot of guys not getting a lot of playing time. Trying to make their way in there. Sam Hubbard with the star potential. There's Geno Atkins with the loss. Carl Lawson as well. Good to see the big guys back there still playing well defensively. Randy Bullock, 3 for 3 on the night. Good night by Randy. See if we can't work on some of these skill points. Do we go with the field general for Andy Dalton? Is that where we want to go here? Or do we go with the strong arm? Make big plays downfield, using exceptional arm strength, forcing defenses to play with a pace that you want to play with. The improviser would be maximizes the big opportunities when the play breaks down. I like the improviser one. I think we got to try to work on that one a little bit with the +1 on that for Andy Dalton. But our improviser upgrade there, 74 overall now. Gains a +1 in the accuracy, deep, the accuracy short. That's good too. Everything we want to see too. The accuracy, the power. Good stuff to see there as well. Andy Dalton looking good. Cordy Glenn again, same place. Pass protector, agile, power. Obviously going to go pass protector there with Cordy Glenn. But you see some upgrade there. Still 73. Is he going to remain a 73? He is. Pass and pass block power +3. Awareness a +1. That's all right, though. Moving on up, Cordy Glenn. You'll be all right. Billy Price. Definitely want to see the progress out of Billy Price. Power, pass protector. Again, pass protector, I think, overpowering in gap plays like power D in the game. We haven't really went through all these yet, so I guess we're just going to start clicking on some and see how they go. We'll go with the power this time just to see where it bumps the upgrades. I probably ain't going to like this. Run block power and awareness. Yeah, I probably would have preferred something else. That's all right, though. We'll make it work. Did he go up a +1 there or not? Alex Erickson had that big game. Definitely seeing some work there. He's definitely a guy we're going to work on in the slot probably a lot more, being that he is a, smaller guy. So we'll go out there, put some work on his slot abilities there. +1 on break tackle, catching, and medium and short route. All right, we'll make that work. Jordan Franks, still only a 65 overall. Future tight end for this team, though. See what he can make happen for us here. We want to work on that blocking? Probably not. Let's go work on that. Vert always looks down to find extra yards. I like the possession. Extra yards, guys. It's running gun type of guys. See what that does for him right here. That's pretty big. +3 on the catching, medium route. +3 in the pass block. +1 on the pass block. Finesse. Pass block power. Good enough. 1 on the run block as well. Kind of balance it out pretty well for him. And then we have Demetrius Cox. See what else is left here for the strong safety. Probably want to work on the zone. That is probably the offense or the defense we will run the most this year. So Cox with the zone, plus 2 awareness tackle and the zone coverage, looking good. That'll conclude our upgrades, though, that we currently have right now. We have all the training done for the week. We have everything else done. I don't believe there is any scouting or anything else like that we can do right now. We'll just keep on trucking along. I mean, right now, I don't think we have anything to worry about on the team. We did not go through the team to start this video. Probably could have. But right now, I think everything we want is where we want it. The only thing is do we start getting room for Williams to start getting some snaps in there? We can move him to left guard. We can get Miller out of the lineup. That is if we play with him even though he's injured. 26 years old. Do we need to keep you? It develops at a normal rate. You're getting a little old there, John Miller. I think that's the guy we would swap, but see, Redmond, though. That's the thing. Redmond's killing us. He's 24, though. He's a little bit younger, at least. I think that's who we have to look at, though, is we have to look at John Miller and say, I don't think so. What did he come here for again? Yeah, left tackle, left guard. So we'll move, do we move Cordy Glenn into left guard and then let Jonah Williams play left tackle, maybe? I think that's the direction we go. That's the direction the Bengals wanted to go in real life, so I think we should probably try to resemble that. Cordy Glenn can go over here to left guard. He is a 75 at left guard. That's good to see. A little bit better over there on the left side. And we have Jonah Williams over at left tackle. Billy Price still staying down there, down the middle at 72. I think that improves our line a little bit there, moving Cordy Glenn to the inside at least. And still having a 72. That's pretty big there for Williams over there. He's going to get some reps doing that as well. So we'll see if that make some improvement changes there. Go ahead here, though. Let's get our third preseason game out of the way. This is where things start to get a little bit hairy. Like I said, we bring up week 2, week 3. Usually that's when your starters get the most playing time, and after that, that is when things start to, start to open up a little bit, where you guys start cutting a lot of guys. So we'll get this training out of the way. Again, we'll keep the same guys out there. Medium pass, whatever, pass defense looks fantastic. See if we can get some more progression on our boys right here. We'll start getting those upgrades in there. Maybe we'll wait till the end of the preseason, throw all the upgrades on all these guys when they start gaining enough XP again. Focus players getting 300 XP each. Nice to see that happening there. New York Giants coming to town, though. Here we go, though. Early. Oh, prime time. Oh, jeez. Good thing it's preseason. Prime time's a little bit scary for those Bengals. Cruising down the field, though. Once again, riding the back of Joe Mixon early. CJ Uzomah getting in the mix. 13-yard reception. Incomplete pass. Andy Dalton once again throws it away. There's a deep bomb, though. 17-yard reception. Joe Mixon, more of a dump-off, I guess, than it was a deep bomb. Again, Andy Dalton throwing the ball away, though. We're seeing a lot of that. We're getting big plays. Not running the ball too much on this drive early to start the game. There's Eifert for 6 yards. Oh, there's a big play right there. Eifert, 16 yards. You want to see this guy get going. When he gets in that red zone, he is scary back there. Early -3 yards, Saquon Barkley. That is what you want to see. Tackle Saquon for the loss. Big start to the game. 7-yard rush for Saquon. You're not going to contain him all game. The best you can do is try to, though, at least for a couple plays, get these boys off the field, stop them on third down, which we just couldn't do right there. And now we're seeing the effects of that. Saquon's going to run this ball down the field, doing what Saquon does. Sterling Shepard, 18 yards there. Like I said, it's going to be tough. They're going to ride the back of Saquon. He's getting 5 yards per carry. Absolutely torching our defense right now, but I don't even feel bad about it. The way this guy played last year, there's a big sack. Geno Atkins, that's what we was talking about. When we get them on a passing play, you got to stop them. 3rd and 10 right here. There's a chance. 8-yard reception, force him to a field goal. Perfect right there. Just what we needed to see doing there. Bengals, though, once again, driving on this holy New York Giants defense. Tyler Eifert, 12 yards. Incomplete pass there on first down by Andy Dalton. There's a big run by Joe Mixon. Takes it to 3rd and 1, about the 2-yard line. Can we run it in, though, for the touchdown? 2-yard touchdown. Tyler Boyd. I thought we had Eifert again there for a second. Boyd making some noise, though. Good to see. Evan Ingram, though, another dynamic playmaker. They got a lot over there on the Giants. They lost Beckham, but, I mean, they still got Ingram. They got Shepard. They got Saquon. They got a lot of talented guys over there that can beat you. They're going to be a scary team, I think. There's Saquon. Is that a touchdown? Oh, I stopped him at the 1. All right, here we go, baby. Red line goal line defense. There's a start. Eli Manning sacked for 5 yards. Carl Lawson again making his presence known this preseason. Saquon with the 3-yard rush. 3rd and goal, and there's a touchdown pass to Sterling Shepard. Not today. It's a 14-10 game. Not a lot of defense happening in this one, boys. Just running up and down the field. There's CJ Uzomah again for 10 yards. CJ Uzomah's in. Okay, that's the same play I just seen. All right, sick. Cool. Looks good. Andy Dalton throws the ball away. There should be another first down. 9-yard reception. AJ Green. Almost. There's a big play, though. 32-yard touchdown. Tyler Boyd making some noise this game. Good for Tyler Boyd. Keeping his starters out there for the entire first half. It looks like AJ Green out there again. There's a 3-yard loss for Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon, though. I haven't heard a lot from him this game. First couple games, he was out there a lot. There's a big stop for the Giants, though. Still got that 11-point lead, though. So as long as we can control that, stop them inside the 5 right there, get in good field position here. Gio Bernard getting a chance to return some kicks, too. All right. We'll see how that works there. AJ Green, 20-yard reception. Big play. See if we can capitalize on that. There's about 9 seconds left. Thrown away again. It looks like we're getting stuck. We get inside field goal range, and we just 3 straight incompletions. This happened last game as well when we got under 2 minutes. We got to work on that. Got to keep putting the ball down the field. Thankfully, Randy Bullock went out there, buried the biscuit between the baskets, or between the posts in this game, I guess. Giants, though, they are pushing down the field. 9-yard reception. Golden Tate. Big play. Oh, there we go. Another sack. Nick Vigil getting some big sacks in there. 7-yard rush. Saquon. 3rd and 7. Big play here. They go with the pass to Cody Latimer. Couldn't quite pick it up. They're going to go for the field goal. They are. They're not going to go for it. 4th and 1. Down 14. Late in the 3rd. They didn't care. And they probably are regretting that now because the Bengals are going straight down the field. Joe Mixon. 25 yards. Dalton still out there in the 3rd quarter, taking a chance at injuries at this point. AJ Green, Mixon finally getting in the rush there. 5 yards out of Tyler Eifert. It is 3rd and 1. There's a 5-yard rush by Mixon. 1st and goal, 2-yard line. We're going to pound at the Mixon here. We're going to go for a little pass. Another one. Tyler Eifert. Boyd and Tyler Eifert. The Tylers with 4 touchdowns this game. 4 passing TDs for Andy Dalton. Just an absolute blowout at this point of these New York Giants. Good for the Bengals, though. Good to see them going out there playing a little bit better this game. The Giants look like they're out of it. Not a lot going on, period, here at this point. There's some passing, finally. I like. Way to bring it up. 3 straight incompletions and a 15-yard penalty against Jordan Evans. Whew. You don't want to see that one. There's a 10-yard penalty against the offense, though. Pretty much just giving us back what we gave them. 3rd and 8. Can we stop them on 3rd down? No, we cannot. Wayne Gallman Jr. with a big reception for the New York Giants. Daniel Jones getting his chance to shine out there now finally for these Giants. See what he has. Incomplete pass there. -3 yards for Wayne Gallman there on the rush. You guys got to give the ball right here. There it is. I would say you have to give Daniel Jones a chance to throw the ball right, and that's what they did. 22-yard pass TD. Daniel Jones. The Giants, they just don't have an answer for this Bengals offense right now, though. It doesn't matter what they do on their side of the ball. They can't stop Cincy. There's another one, 8-yard touchdown, CJ Usama. They have to have an answer. Until they have an answer, they're going to struggle. I mean, they're down 18, 38 points to the Bengals preseason. Good to see the Bengals playing the way they are here, but if you're the Giants, you can't be happy about the way your defense just played. Dalton, no, 40 attempts, 27 for 40, 316 yards. Driscoll, not playing much this game, 4 for 8. That's all right, though. 58 yards out of Mixon. Still averaging 5 yards per carry. We didn't see him as much that game, but he still had an impact. Gio, a little bit better there, 6 for 16. Alden Tate had 1 rush in there, so did Cody Core. He had a lot of swing routes with those guys. It looks like 2nd straight game, they both had some rush yards. Driscoll 1 for 5 on a scramble, 1 for 2 out of Boyd. So our other running backs didn't get much of a chance this game. Mixon and Gio are about the only ones. Wide receivers, AJ Green, his first 100-yard game of the year, if you want to count preseason. Big games out of Eifert, out of Boyd. Uzama even getting in the mix, 48 yards. Joe Mixon, 3 for 56. Gio, 2 for 29. That's what he's good for right there, those passes out of the backfield. John Ross, still struggling. 2 receptions, 12 yards. Big games out of everybody, and John Ross, bottom of the list here. You don't like seeing that. I mean, we're going to use him, obviously, but that is just something I'm not a big fan of. Carlos Dunlap, 2 sacks. Jordan Willis getting in there as well. Nick Vigil, we brought him up. Geno Atkins, have a sack out there for Glasgow. And Carl Lawson shared that sack. We didn't quite see that earlier there. 4 tackles for losses. Willis, Lawson, Dunlap, and Billings all getting back there. We talked about how big and important it was to stop Saquon. We did it 4 times this game. It made a big difference, though, because it forces them to punt. They couldn't stop us on defense, and that was the end result, was a thumping of the New York Football Giants in the 3rd game of the preseason. Things are looking good right now, boys. 2-1. I like coming out of the 3rd game, dropping 38 points, especially when that offense is playing 3 quarters like it did there. John Ross, albeit not having a good game at all, I mean, he got some skill points. We'll throw it on route running, I guess. He needs it on everything. That actually helped him out tremendously. +1, +1, +1 on just about everything. Short route, medium route, deep route. That's good. That is something he definitely needed. John Ross is going to start making some noise here. Alden Tate again looking for that progression. I love seeing it. There's some route running on him as well. Didn't quite see the same progression that John Ross did there. That's kind of why we threw it on there. I guess it's different every time. Getting close to cutting player time though, boys. That's for one. That is for sure. We have to be about 1 week out here. How many players do we have right now? 74, 75. They're going to tell us soon that we have to start cutting guys, I'm pretty sure here. How do we want to get down to what, 53 or so? We'll start going through some of these guys right now. Like I said, just noticing out of the way we just played that game, there were some guys that not even making an impact, not even there. I mean, to be completely fair, they were completely irrelevant. So ain't gonna worry about them making a team, not really giving them much of a chance in the first place. Trayvon Williams, though, he's a guy you want to keep around, I think. Rodney Anderson, somebody I'm not as concerned about, a little bit older, being a rookie. Quentin Flowers, he's gonna be released, I think. There we go. See you later. There's one player cut and gone. Trayvon, like I said, Williams, I want to keep. We drafted him this year. Rodney Anderson, though. 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 87 on the agility, 89 on carry. Let's see how he does his secondary attributes. Short route. Ain't too worried about how he does back there. I'm more worried about how he does play with the ball. 78 ball carry vision, 77 in the vision. You can look at Williams here. Does he have better potential? He develops normal, actually. But 89 on speed, 90 on acceleration, 77 is trucking's 58, not too great there. 81 on the carrying, so really not a whole lot different. Just to pick one you want to play with, I guess, right? We might be able to hold 4 running backs. I can't guarantee that. We are not going to hold a fullback. We don't really need to do that, so we're going to take Carter off the team. I'm sorry. Bengals typically don't sign a fullback. For the most part, they stay away from that. Cody Core, you're going to be on the team for now. Josh Malone, you did not make an impact at all. You're going to be walking off of the field today. I'm sorry to tell you, buddy, but you are all but off the team. Morgan, same story. Again, haven't heard much from him so far this season. Not doing too much. He's gone now. We have a lot of tight ends signed. Jordan Franks being one of them. Experienced 1 year. He's a 66 overall. Take a look at how his progress has been over the time here. Game day goal, plus 75, plus 4, plus 3, 99. He's getting there. He's making some work, I guess, to say the very least. Mason Streck, on the other hand, probably not too worried about him. 65 overall, already, that is the edit player button. That is not what I'm looking for. Already, what was he, 26-ish, 25? Not a whole lot of room for progress there. If we're going to keep some guys, want to keep the guys that are keep progressing, I would like to think there. Clark Harris, that's our long snapper, right? 35 years, I think that's our long snapper. I didn't realize that I'm listed as a tight end. Mortiz Ringer out the door. I keep hitting the edit player button. It's always at the bottom. I always think it's going to be the, release button. It's actually one below that or one above that. Oh, well, we'll get it figured out. We're still working out the kinks here. We'll be all right. Sample. Oh, man, that's going to be tough after that. The young guys, they just give me. Jordan Frank's probably going to have to go if I'm being completely honest here. Left tackle is Perkins, 55 overall. You're going to be walked out the door. Oh, you want us to give you a little upgrade first. I hate to tell you. We'll save that for the next team, fella. You go. Christian Westerman, same story. 59 overall. You're not going to be doing too much for us. Look at the centers. Michael Jordan, that is probably not the basketball player. If it was, we would consider keeping you, but because you're not, you're probably going to get cut. Hate to break that to you. Right guard, John Jerry, 33 years old. Oh, he's getting kind of old. If we ever need guys, we could always sign them off the practice squad. You usually don't see too much injuries with your offensive line, so you don't have to keep too many guys. John Jerry, you are gone. Make sure I ain't throwing guys out that I need to keep. Bobby Hart, that is who I really wanted to drop. Who am I kidding? I should have kept Jerry and dropped Hart. Oh, I forgot we had Bobby Hart still on the team. That makes me sad. There's got to be somebody better out there improve this team. We'll see how we do this year. If we need to sign somebody off for agency or something. Might not even be a contender this year, so it might not be something to worry about. Kerry Wynn. Again, I don't like what I'm seeing here. I mean, we got so much in front of you anyway. You're already 28, 29. Out the door you go. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Sam Hubbard. Love it, man. The ex-Buckeye, baby. We'll see how he does. Geno Atkins. We got a lot of defensive tackles signed on the squad right now. Now Scott. Looks like you're not going to be staying here. I'm sorry. You got a normal growth rate. So, see you later. Tony McRae, again, corner. We have a lot of corner depth right now, and he's 26, 3-year contract, or 3-year experience, but he hasn't done much. He isn't progressing. He isn't looking good. Somebody we don't really need to keep right now. Like to stay deep on the CBs, though, just because of the injuries and stuff. 27, Tony Lippett. How are you looking, Tony Lippett? Again, I don't know. You want to have depth, but at the same time, you want to get these younger guys some playing time. Man coverage 68, zone 71, play recognition 65. Beyond not great. So you're gone, Tony Lippett. I'm sorry. We'll see you later. We'll see what that gets us down to. We probably still have to make a few more cuts. Free safety, Brandon Wilson, 25, 61 overall. Take a look here, see how you've been doing so far this season. 66 on his zone, pursuit 66. Yeah, not too pretty there. Good speed, though. Good speed for the guy. He might like that. Maybe they want to throw him back there and, try something fancy and have him return kicks or something. Not going to be the guy for us, though. Jesse Bates, you get to stay. Fedulum, was that Fedulum? Yeah, Fedulum. I thought Fedulum, you can stay. Strong safety, Sean Williams, obviously ain't going nowhere. Demetrius Cox, you can stay. And Trayvon Henderson, second-year veteran. I think that is everybody for now. We might have to make more cuts. We gotta make 5 more cuts. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. 1 more week of preseason, and we'll see who's walking out the door. Gotta start the training before you start the preseason. You gotta remember that. Overall, Auden Tate up to 70. Nice. Malik Jefferson, 68. Jonah Williams still rocking that 72 right now. Medium pass. And oh, I didn't want to play. That was sick. We're gonna hit the quit button there by accident and hope it doesn't cancel our training for the week. It probably will, and it'll be a 0 for everybody, but I was not sitting through training. Let's see if we can do it still. Oh, they're gonna let us do it still. Oh, perfect. Great. Love to see it. And those bad boys up there real quick for a boy. See how they do again on this training. Hopefully get some good progression here. Been doing pretty good for the season. A lot of preseason, a lot of young guys growing, a lot of older guys growing too. Vigil, like we said, Preston Brown having great weeks just about every time they're out there right now. You can't be upset about the way they've been playing. Not at all. Jonah Williams with that hidden development too. I love to see it. This is going to be a star. Going to be a big old star. Final preseason game, though, here against the Colts. Probably won't go through too much of this. It's going to be a lot of backup guys in there. Just kind of sim through this game real quick here. Just kind of see how these young guys end up playing. I mean, there are a lot of chances for these young guys. I think it's all young guys. We'll see right here. It is, Joe Mixon and Andy Dalton. They are going to play the first quarter by the looks of it. Get a field goal out of it. Both teams off their first line or first units there. I'm thinking Hines is out there. Is Hines starting right now for the Colts? I knew he was backing it up there for a bit. TJ Jones, 13 reception. No, they're not. They're out there. I got Brissett out there. Definitely a lot of backups playing here in a second. Adam Vinatieri, man, the guy is still kicking. I can't believe it. What is he now? 45? 46? Guy is insane to be that accurate, that old. I mean, obviously, you don't have the wear and tear as like on a kicker as you do other players, but to still be able to do that 45, 46 is freaking incredible. I just gave him like 2 years of age there right at the end. You like that? Like nothing ever even happened. 13-12 though, 13-20. I had to bring it up. 23-20 is the way this game's gonna end against the Colts. We're gonna lose it. I just want to check out the box score though. See how these boys did. Driscoll, how'd you perform there today, fella? 15 for 27. That is why you're back up. Dalton only out there. It looks like for that one drive he was out there. 41 yards, 50% completion. Didn't expect him to play too much. Gio 9 for 23, 2.5 yards. He's still struggling back there. Mixon though is just killer, man. 6 for 29, 4.8 yards. Anderson, 1 for -2. Finally got a chance to play, and they still aren't really using him, I guess. Not really feeling it. Alex Erickson, big game out of him. Cody Core, 4 for 36, 2 for 20 out of Gio. AJ Green again not getting a lot of snaps as we expected. Drew Sample showing himself out there. Why we should keep the tight end out there. 2 for 30. What a game for him. 2 receptions. Not bad at all. We take a look at some of the defense, some of the tackle for losses. Jordan Willis again playing very well. Pratt back there, 10 tackles, 2 assists, 12 for losses. Very good playing out there by him right now, these first couple preseason games. Geno Atkins, BW Webb going out there, making some noise himself. Jordan Evans, Demetrius Cox, Jordan Evans. That is what about it sounded like right there. Not very good English, to say the least. I haven't really been following the kick returns. We'll see how they did. Oh, we didn't have any. I guess that is why. That's kick returns. Punt returns. 2 for 20 out of Darius Phillips. Let's be pretty good at returning those kicks. We'll see what he does. 10-yard average there. 11-yard average apparently. So 2 returns, 20 yards equals 11-yard long. Okay, I was a little bit confused there. I was like, wait, what am I? Wait a second, huh? Jesse Bates looking to get himself some upgrades. 81 to the 82. Love to see it. There you go, Bates. There you go. Very nice. Preston Brown, big game he just had. Run stopper. Should we worry about him being out? You got to give him the field. I got to give him some pass coverage. That's where he's struggling right now. Hit him with the pass coverage where he needs the upgrade the most. Definitely help him. +2 in that zone. Jonah Williams, again, getting some more skill points. Love to see it. Pass protection. Again, I think that's where we throw this. I don't know. Scheme fits for an agile upgrade, though. We ain't really worried about the agile. I don't know what to give us for the agile, though. I'm afraid it's just going to give us some agility or stats I ain't too worried about. I want to get the run block. I want to get the pass block. Stuff like that up as quick as possible. Malik Jefferson, another guy we've been focusing on here in the preseason. Throw it on run stopper just for a good time. See what we got going on here. Moved up to a 69 +1. Very nice. I got a quick look in on that plus on the goals. That would be fantastic. Here we go. We got to cut 5 players. This is it. When we cut these 5 players, that is all but it. They're suggesting players to cut. Devontae Harris. Yeah, you look like you might be the guy. Nah, Ryan Finley. We only need to cut or run 2 quarterbacks. So we'll drop a quarterback, keep some players somewhere else. Clark Harris, you can stay. Jordan Brown, cornerback, 63 coverage, 60. 56 and 62 though on Devontae Harris. He's a quick player, but he's got B-. Probably don't want to keep him. Age 23, age 24. See what else we have around here. We also got, what, 5 more guys? Christian Ringo, defensive tackle, 59 on block shedding. Got to work on that, but you're only you're 27. I thought I said 21. You're out of the team. See you later. Hopefully we didn't need you. Andrew Brown. These are all the guys they want us to cut, I guess, because they're telling us to cut all of these guys. Clearly, that is what EA is thinking here. Ryan Glasgow, he had a decent game, didn't he? Maybe, probably not. I don't want to cut too many defensive tackles. I worry about us getting injured or something. They want us to cut all of these guys too, is what's crazy. We'll drop Devontae Harris. We do have a lot though. We're pretty deep in each position. We'll cut both of these cornerbacks. What's the worst that can happen? How many more players do we have to cut? We have to cut 1 player. Okay, we have 1 player. Let's see what we can look at here. Take a look at the roster real quick. See what kind of position depth we have in different areas. We can keep 4 running backs, but do we need to keep 4 running backs? Does that make sense to keep 4 running backs, or do we get Travion Williams the chance to play? Well, look at these stats real quick. I've just been on Williams for some reason. I'm kind of convinced on him. He's not as good at carrying. Ball carrier. I think they want to keep. They're both rookies. That's the problem. You don't want to cut these guys. Let's see if we can find a different position. 6 wide receivers. That looks fantastic. Tight ends. Jordan Franks. Billy Price doing a long snapping now. So I guess we can just go out there and cut the tight end instead. I was thinking we needed to keep him for that reason. I guess he's, lost his job. Sorry, Clark Harris. Don't need you no more. So that'll get us back to the limit. 53 by 53. Training complete. Preseason complete. Episode complete. We will jump into the regular season in our next episode. I'm always open to suggestions, guys. Something I did not mention in this video. You guys got some suggestions on some things we need to change up here. Always do feel free to let me know. As always, though, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.